Okay, we're back here at Aspire channel where it's time to do the Ironclad Ascension 5 run. So, on another note, now that we've had the chance to play the game a bit, experience everything for ourselves, unlocked everything, I did take a look at the Slay the Spire Reddit. We're back from our self-imposed exile, so we're not avoiding spoilers anymore. We've, seen stuff, and it seems like people are saying that the energy gain cards, the exhaust your deck down cards, that kind of stuff is pretty strong for Ironclad, so that's something to keep an eye out for, right? But yeah, let's just get into it. And so now we have a curse in our deck, right? Just like in the original Slay the Spire. Okay, so we can get a random rare card, we can upgrade a card, or get one or two packs of gold. So if we're thinking that if we, think like that's kind of the general consensus that we like to exhaust our deck down, maybe we don't need to take one of two packs of cards if we want to try to keep our deck slim. That might be. Maybe we upgrade our bash. That's always something. I mean, random rare card, it could be good, it could be garbage. I guess let's take the bash. I mean, I guess, we're not risking getting something bad for the rare. I don't know how likely that is, but, yeah. So there's a camp here. There's also a camp here. And then we can get another camp here if we go this way, another camp here, but then we don't get an elite, right? We could go this way and get an elite. Two camps. This way we can get an elite, and maybe we get a second elite. Oh, we'd have to take a third elite too, though. Or we could just take one elite and then go this way. Is 3 elites a bit too ambitious, maybe? Or if we go this way, we could get an elite with 2 camps. I mean, do we just go this way, I guess, and we get an early shop, which we don't have much gold for, but or do we just want to take 2 question marks? But then we don't get a late shop if we. No, we do get a late shop. Well, do we take 2 question marks? Is that good, or do we want to? Okay, I guess we could try taking a couple question marks, and then we kind of go this way, and then we get a couple camps, so and then we get a late shop, so maybe that'll be good. Let's try that. Okay, the boss is the Soulfish, so that's the one that puts the curses in your deck, right? Well, it's a status, not a curse, but yeah. So, do we play the bash and take 2, or do we try to full block and just play a strike? Maybe we just play a strike. This Soul Spinner isn't that strong, right? We should be okay if we just. Oh, no, well, now we're taking a damage because we didn't draw 2 blocks, but, it happens. Well, we still don't have enough damage to kill us, so I guess we're playing 2 blocks and taking 1 more damage. We still can't kill it because now we're weak, right? So I guess we're still playing it slow. And now, no, we still, well, now it's scaled up quite a bit in damage, right? But we do have the kill next turn, is that? It doesn't put weak with it for this attack, does it? Yeah, so, okay, so maybe we took, yeah, okay, well, we got some health back. Anger, Iron Wave, True Grit, so do we just take, well, Iron Wave is better at the start, but True Grit can exhaust cards, and if we're thinking exhaust cards would be good later, maybe we try that. Yeah, we just have to. We're not taking the elite early, right? So maybe we can, yeah, just go for that. Okay, so we only have this block, right? So I guess we just play the bash. So the elite, the curse, yeah, is already starting to make things more difficult than it used to be for us in the lower levels. And now we do get 3 strikes to finish off the Sea Punk. But now we have 2 speed potions. Maybe we should have used one of them. Well, fight me, gain 2 strength. Well, we don't like the enemy gaining strength, right? Thunderclap's not very good. Well, the Evil Eye is block card, but we have True Grit. I mean, This might be good later when we're able to kind of more exhaust in a more controlled way, but right now we still got a while before. Maybe we just skip it. Let's just see. Keep our options open. Okay, upgrade 2 random. We could remove a card from it. We could remove strike. But maybe we upgrade 2 random cards, right? So one of them can... Oh, it's random, right? We don't get to choose to upgrade our true grid. Okay, that's okay. So maybe we should have removed a strike or defend, but yeah. Okay, we lose a speed potion, get an attacker skill. Right now we probably need an attack, right? Okay, we can exhaust a card. Yeah, that's what we're thinking we want, right? So if we're thinking, you know, maybe later when exhausting our... So we will need some sort of payoff, though, for when we're exhausting our deck down, right? Like a 0-cost card or, you know, some card draw or... And then, you know, Cinder, we might risk exhausting the wrong card, too, which might also be an issue. So maybe we could just take Thunderclap, too, and just have some area of effect damage. Although 22 is pretty good single target, right? Well, I guess we could try Cinder. Let's see how that goes. Okay, we've got the Toad Pulse, and we can already Cinder this to just, you know... So Cinder is working out in this fight, at least. And then we block, and we do have the upgraded block, so we can take 2 from the Thorns and not suffer any for it. Yeah, got through the Toad Pulse. Okay, we have to touch it. Okay, that's something that could do a payoff, but that's only for one fight, right? So we can make a card free. Well, we've already got upgraded cards. Deal 6 damage if you lost 6 HP draw. Well, but that's only if you lost 6 this turn, right? Lost HP this turn, so it doesn't work for the turns after that. So maybe we just skip this too. And now, well, the only good upgrade we really have is the True Grit, right? I guess hopefully we get a good card reward from the Sewer Clan. So I guess we're just blocking. Do 1 damage through the plating. So the plating will start to go down. I guess we play 2 strikes. Do we want to exhaust to defend? Yeah, because this scales up, right? So maybe we do exhaust to defend and then, you know, just be more attack focused. So yeah, we don't want to have this last too long, right? So maybe we do play the Cinder and then we play a defend. What did we exhaust? Okay, we exhausted strike. That's not too bad. This is scaling up again, so we need to do as much damage as we can before we start taking really big hits. Hopefully we draw Cinder. No, we got Bash. Is that enough? It is, right? So yeah, we managed to kill it in time before we started taking a lot of damage. Well, I guess, do we take the Headbutt? Just for more damage? Iron Wave. Headbutt maybe has some utility. We can upgrade it. Yeah, I guess we pick the Headbutt. So now we have an upgraded Headbutt, I guess. Or we could have upgraded Defend too, but right now maybe we need the damage. Okay, there's the Pillow. So hopefully we get something good from the shop. So I guess we... what is this? Gains 3 strength. Oh, we don't want it to gain strength. Let's full block. Okay, so now we have to let it gain strength, though. There's nothing we can do to prevent it. Do we do 22 or do we do Bash Strike? So we can do 31 damage and not have it vulnerable next turn, or we can do 23. So the difference is 8 damage, but next turn we'll have 6 damage from the vulnerable. But if we play Cinder, we might exhaust the Headbutt, right? Do we want to risk that? I guess we could just Bash Strike. Yeah. So it gained the strength, unfortunately. Can we kill it this turn? 18 plus 9. Yeah, we have a second strike that we can. Okay, so we didn't take too much damage. That's good. Inferno, Breakthrough. I mean, do we want the Breakthrough just for area of effect, or? Also works when we lose HP on our turn. Do we have anything else that makes us lose HP? No. So this is different than Combust was, right? It has this extra effect that if we lose HP on our turn, it also activates. But it doesn't do any damage immediately, right? It only works the next turn unless we have a way to avoid. So, it does seem pretty strong with Bloodletting if we get that. Maybe. Yeah, let's try it. It's not good right now, but maybe we'll get some synergy with it later. Hopefully. Oh no! We have no way to block this. Rats. Oh, we are taking just 14 straight up. Okay, we can block this. And do we do the Inferno or... No, we think we can get away with not playing the Inferno, right? Just... So if we play the Cinder, we'll be able to headbutt the mob that spawns, right? While it's stunned? Yeah. Okay. We need to get our 40 gold back, so we definitely have to kill... we can't full block and kill this, but we do need to kill. We need our 40 gold. We're not losing that, right? So do we risk exhausting our strike? So I guess we just play it like that. Okay, so well now we don't have enough oh no, we do. Okay, we're not weakened. Okay, so we heal up to 60. Crimson Mantle? Yeah, that maybe is good with Inferno. I guess we just take what... Yeah, we take this. Okay. Oh, let's see. We've got a Haunted Ship. So it's putting 2 status cards. Does it attack us on the second turn? I don't remember if it did. Well, let's do that just in case it does, right? I don't know if it did or not, but... No, it doesn't. Okay, so we shouldn't have headbutted the defend on top of our deck. We just forgot that, you know, if the Haunted Ship attacks us turn 2 or not. And it doesn't, so we messed up there. We had to just be more careful, you know, to memorize what the... You know, what these things do, right? Do we Speed Potion the defend? Do we play the Bash? We Bash Cinder, right? So I guess we play the Speed Potion, defend, Bash. And then Cinder will kill it the next turn. Okay, so we did take some damage, but, you know. Okay, well, next time we'll have to not, you know, not plan for blocking against that enemy. Okay, so we've got the Bloodletting that we were talking about. That'll let us, you know, synergize with the Inferno. So now our deck is actually looking pretty strong when we manage to exhaust a lot of cards, right? So do we want Taunt, True Grit, Lantern? I mean, we can remove a card, or we can get a Pommel Strike. That's some payoff for the Bloodletting if we exhaust a lot of cards, right? So maybe we take the Pommel Strike. Maybe we could get... And we just remove a card? Or do we take the True Grit from our exhaust? Well, maybe let's try the True Grit and we remove a strike, right? And then we'll plan on resting here because we have the pillow. So any damage we take from the elite hopefully isn't too much that we can't... Yeah. Oh, this is... Well, we were able to full block away, so it's not the worst first turn. Okay, we want to play the Crimson Mantle, right? Do we need something on top of our deck? Not really, right? Well, wait, let's see. Oh, we just managed to not be able to play our Cinder. That's unfortunate. So next turn, is it attacking us? I don't know if it is. Let's just put the Pommel Strike. Ouch. So we're getting blocked from the Crimson Mantle, so we need to play the Inferno, we need the Bloodletting. Yeah. Oh, this hurts quite a bit. Ouch. So yeah, we really need the heal from there. Okay, but now we can stun it. So we get the... Yeah. Yeah. And hopefully we can kill it within the next 2 turns before... Yeah, so we do. That hurts, but we only we were able to take this fight because we have the pillow, right? So we got a regen potion. That'll help. Okay, paper frog. Expect a fight. So could this be used to gain energy for us, or do we want a second pommel strike to try to go infinite or something? Does this? Okay, that does become cheaper. So expect a fight might be good if we, have. But we already have. We have bloodletting already, so maybe we don't need it. I guess we take a second pommel, right? And then we rest here. Okay, so that gives us a 64, which isn't full, but we do have the... So I wonder if we need it, if we need to use a regen potion here just to... I mean, we are hurting ourselves with the Inferno too, right? I guess we can play the regen potion just in case, because we're just not familiar with playing in this way, right? So let's just try to exhaust. So unfortunately, we couldn't upgrade the second True Grit, right? Because we needed to rest there, but, Okay, so hopefully we can draw into... Well, maybe we just get set up, yeah. Okay, we gotta defend. So we need to get... Well, that doesn't exhaust it, that just puts it in the discard. Ah! Okay, so we're just, we're just trying to get through this fight. We did get bloodletting, so that helps us with our Inferno damage, so let's play that. Bash, strike. I mean, do we... Yeah, do we exhaust just to thin outer deck? The thinning outer deck isn't necessarily good because we're getting a lot of beckons, right? So, yeah. Okay, so now we do want to play this. And then do we want to... Pommel strike headbutt, or do we just cinder? Hopefully we don't cinder away our True Grit, right? But, we'll risk it. What do we cinder? We got rid of Bash. Okay, we don't need Bash, that's okay. Okay, so we bloodletting just for the Inferno damage, I guess. And then we can exhaust the beacon. Okay, so our regen potion is out. We're vulnerable now, but, we're killing this thing pretty quickly, right? And we can True Grit one of these beacons, so... Do we pommel? So we want to True Grit beacon... Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, so we True Grit this. And then that'll block this one, right? So we just, deal damage. Oh yeah, we also have block from the Inferno anyways, right? Not the Inferno, the Crimson Mantle. Okay, so yeah, we are able to get a decent amount of block, right? Okay, we get more Inferno damage, Pommel Strike. Yeah, so this is starting to be pretty effective, right? So next turn, we want True Grit, or do we want Bloodletting? So next turn is dead, right? So we don't need to play the blood, let's just get the Pommel. So yeah, okay, so maybe we didn't need to play the regen potion, but we're just playing safe, so hopefully we... Okay, we do get a potion to replace this, so yeah. Dark Embrace. That's another thing that can, well, help us cycle through our deck faster when we're exhausting cards, so we probably want to take that. I mean, this is good to... Impervious is good while we're setting up too, but let's take Dark Embrace. Okay, so now what... Okay, we have our bonus that we... But, so if we're just trying to play safe, right? And then... So we just go for camps, is that... And not elites, like if we're just trying to set up some sort of semi-infinite thing. So this way we'll still get 2 elites, right? But... So, I mean, if this is really the best way to play Ironclad, right? This is kind of what we want to do. And just, yeah, play safe. Try to get cards that set up, that thin out your deck, and then to have some sort of payoff that once your deck is thinned out. So, okay, so let's do that. What do we have? Okay, well, we can gain energy at the start of each turn. That's good. But card rewards containing cards from other colors, that's not good, right? So our card rewards on average will probably be weaker, right? But do we take this? Okay, so this is 2 energy. But basically we have 2, instead of, 1 per turn, we get 2 at the start that we can save. We don't want to take Black Blood, right? Maybe we don't want cards from other colors though, right? Do we just take the Radiant Pearl? I mean, and hopefully that'll get, the energy we need. I mean, there are cards from other colors that would be good. Like, there are some cards from Defect that exhaust stuff, right? The status. Well, let's try the Radiant Pearl. I don't trust those cards from other colors. Like, we'll just deal with... We'll try to win with just our Ironclad cards. So if we can draw a block, and then hopefully we can full block the Bullbug, and you know we'll end up cindering this. We have Luminescence in case we need it, right? Or do we just try to kill the Bullbug? 10 plus 33. So we'd have to play this. 43. So we would be able to kill. We'd take the Bullbug damage. Maybe we just try to draw into block. Maybe we get... Well, we'd have to get the upgraded True Grit in order to full block with this, right? Huh. So we're not likely to be able to full block the Bullbug. So maybe we do just kill it and then... So we could partially block it, we take 10, but if we just kill this, we'd only take 7, right? Yeah, I guess we just go that route. Oh, okay, we can just... We don't even have to play the Pommel Strike. So we can just defend here and... Yeah, just take 2. What did we exhaust? Okay, we exhausted a strike. That's fine. So this is pretty weak, right? We probably don't need to play our cards that damage us. I mean, we probably get through this, right? Without taking more damage. If we try to greed for HP. So we just want the Cinder, right? And then we just... Yeah. Okay, so we got the Cinder that we put on top of our deck. Okay, we got out of that pretty well. Shrug it off. We already have True Grits, right? And we're trying to have a lean deck. Well, we already have Inferno for AoE. Do we want to take a Thunderclap? Maybe we do, right? Just to have a little more AoE and vulnerable, or... No, let's try to stay small, I guess, and just skip. So let's see how this goes. And then we've got Thieving Hopper. Okay, so we probably do want to set this up, right? Because it does, yeah. So we want to block as much as we can, and we still want to play the Cinder, right? So we do use this. And then we just go this. And hopefully we don't exhaust something we'd rather not. Okay, we exhaust the strike, that's fine. Oh, this turn it'll steal a card. It took our Inferno, that's fine. So next turn it'll be flied up in the air, right? And so our attacks will only do half damage. We don't have anything that does like multi-attacks. So I guess let's just hit him while we can this turn. Maybe we should have headbutted our Cinder on top of our deck first before we did that. Yeah, we probably should have instead of... now we drew this down. Okay, that was a mistake. So we have 3 turns left to kill this thing. So we are gaining block for free, right? Okay, let's just get the Cinder. Okay, so we should have been... Yeah. We should have headbutted to put the Cinder on top of our deck before playing the Pommel Strike, maybe. But then we wouldn't be able to play the Cinder, right? Okay, maybe it's fine what we did. So we just need to get out of this fight with taking as little damage as possible. So I guess we just play the... Okay, we got rid of unupgraded True Grit. Now we're taking a 14 damage hit. We are getting some free block. So I guess we go for the kill next turn, or... We can't deal 4 attacks this turn, right? So I guess we just... Yeah. Oh, it's escaping this turn, so it's a good thing we did enough damage to be able to kill it and not lose our Inferno. Inferno would have made killing that thing earlier, but it did steal it, right? So, Body Slam equal to block. So, it's a 0-cost card, but we're not gaining a lot of... Well, yeah, that's probably not good for the way we're playing. We do have a fair amount of block, but it's a 0-cost card. Maybe let's just... Well, it's already upgraded too. I guess we just try to stay small, just see if that helps. Okay, we've got this. So we can. So let's go for the lower health one. I guess we save the luminescence and just defend, right? Oh, we've got toxics to deal with now. So I guess we exhaust the toxic. We put the toxic on top of our deck. I mean the true grid on top of our deck. Guess we just get as much output as we can. We need to get one down so we stop getting 2 toxics. Oh, okay, this one's not doing a toxic this turn. So we full block here. No, we don't. We almost full block. But we didn't get to kill this. So now we have this going on, right? Okay, we do draw that. So next turn this will be dead. But it's not before it put more toxics into our hand. Okay, so we do have bloodletting here. So can we kill this turn? So if we do this, this will do 6 more Inferno damage. So we can Cinder, Headbutt, and then Cinder, Headbutt, Pommel Strike. 31. Yeah, if we just play the bloodletting, we'll have the damage, right, to win this turn. Okay, so that's not too bad. Okay, this'll let us exhaust some strikes, I guess. Is that what we want? We can exhaust headbutt. No, but the giant rocks don't exhaust, right? So maybe we don't want this. Do we want a pommel strike? We've already got 2 pommel strikes, and maybe we just stay small. It'd be a little bit of a shame if we accidentally exhaust the pommel strike with Cinder, but yeah, let's just try that. Alright, so Spiny Toad. Pommel strike. Okay, we got a bash. I guess we just pommel strike again, and then I guess we just put pommel strike on top. It's got temporary thorns, so we needed to block on the second turn, not put pommel strike on top. So we probably should have put true grid on top of our deck instead. That's probably a mistake. Do we want to take 5 damage to do 15? Oh, there's a Cinder. But it's not enough to kill it with Ampule. But if we also play the Touch of Insanity, we do. Do we want to do that? Cinder, Strike, Ampule. Just so we would take 10 and not take the 23. Yeah, I guess we can do that. I don't know if this is worth it, but got through it. Okay. I guess we stay small. Hopefully this ends up working out for us. I don't know if it will. Right now we seem to not have a plan for a payoff, right? Well, we do get pretty strong when we exhaust because we draw the bloodletting more. So we will need to rest at the next camp with the amount of HP damage we're taking. No, we have a camp here we can rest at. Okay. Guess we do that. And then we headbutt. So I guess we want the bloodletting on top. So bash, pommel, bloodletting, pommel. Yeah, so we're not blocking much. So maybe we do need to rest at the next camp just to keep our HP high. Okay, so now we Cinder, and I guess we just full block, right? Okay, so yeah, we are taking a lot of damage due to the way we're playing. Okay, I heard this card is good for infinites, right? So I guess we just take this. Make it cost less if we... Okay, but let's rest. So we were resting for 39. Yeah, that's not overkill. We need to do that. Okay, so let's go this way. Alright, so do we want to Cinder first or Pommel Strike first? I guess we Pommel Strike first in case we draw Bash. Oh, we do actually draw Bash. Okay, so we can do this. Okay, but we do have the Inferno, right? So we need to get our Bloodletting, right? So we are taking a bit of damage this turn, I guess. So we'll play this, and then... Do we Pommel or do we Headbutt? So we want the Cinder on top of our deck, maybe? Or do we want just a Pommel on top of our deck? So a Pommel on top of our deck would make us more likely to get the Bloodletting if we want that. So we definitely do this, and then... Yeah, I guess we just... Yeah, Cinder because, yeah, it's almost dead, right? Maybe we could have considered using Buffer, but maybe it's not so urgent also. Yeah. So, oh no, we don't... That's still not enough damage. 11, 15, 19. So we just need to block. I mean... Yeah, I guess we just block. So next turn we'll hopefully be able to kill it. Okay, so no. Do we need to play this for more damage? So there's just 6 more damage, right? No, we can probably kill it next turn even if we don't do that. No, yeah, so we're taking a lot of damage each fight, but, you know. No. Or well, Pommel Strike maybe just in case we accidentally exhaust a Pommel Strike with, you know, it's more for Hellraiser, or do we want to keep our deck small? So we still need to upgrade a lot of these cards. Well, let's take it. Oh, just a little insurance, I guess. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Okay. So we probably want to upgrade something. So do we upgrade Bloodletting then, or do we upgrade Hellraiser or Dark Embrace? True Grit, maybe? Okay, let's upgrade True Grit. More control over our exhausts. Okay, so... let's do this first. Do we want to play a Power Potion here? What about the next elite? Are we going to need the Buffer Potion for this fight? So the other one could be the Entomancer, or... Let's play the Power Potion. Okay, Juggernaut, this will do some more damage, right? Yeah, okay. That's good. Free energy from the Vital Spark. I guess we block as much as we can, do some Juggernaut damage. Luminescence, and hopefully we don't upgrade something good. I mean, we don't exhaust something good. What are we? Okay, we exhausted Ascender's Bane. That's good. Got a little lucky there. 16. Oh. This isn't good. We're taking a big hit. So we will need to rest at the camp here. Do we want to play the Dark Embrace? Or maybe we do the Inferno. Or we can bash. And then we'd still be able to play the Dark Embrace and the Inferno. Oh no, we can't. Oh, maybe we should have played Dark Embrace. Oh well, hopefully we don't need it. Oh, there's our Crimson Mantle, but we're taking a lot of damage. So it does take us a while to get set up, and then we've got a lot of output after we get set up, right? But Yeah, so we took so much damage. $22, $28. We don't have enough damage. So it would have been nice to have the Dark Embrace down, right? Well, we probably need to play the buffer. Yeah, our HP, yeah. Now we're kind of in trouble. Just due to our HP being an unrelenting trigger. Take another trigger. Okay, we need to heal. Okay, so that brings us up to 63. Hopefully the next delay doesn't do as much damage to us. Okay, we've got the bugs. So we probably want to kill this one. We don't have a way to block, right? This is unfortunate. So do we pummel first, or...? Let's see what we get. Okay, we got True Grit, so that'll let us block a little bit. We still want to Cinder that, right? So we... You know, we play Cinder first. Oh, we just got rid of our True Grit that... Okay. So we put a True Grit on top of our deck. Hopefully we can full block. Okay, so we do have that. Well, we could stun the bulb, but we can't full block this, but... So we don't have a... Do we want to play... We probably don't need to play Dark Embrace, just try to save our HP. Okay, so... We can't full block, right? Inferno. Yuck. So let's headbutt. No, we don't have anything to headbutt, so let's do this. Hopefully we can draw True Grit. No. Alright, let's just get a head pommel strike. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage. But at least we have the pillow that's kind of, you know... 13... So we are full blocking. We lose another HP, but okay, finally we're out of here. Alright, so we have that potion. Forgotten Ritual. Well, that's energy gain. So maybe we want... So if we play True Grit, we can use this to gain energy. Or do we need the card draw or the energy gain? Maybe we have enough card draw with the... Pommel Strike, so maybe we take Forgotten Ritual. Okay, we need to somehow get through this with only 32 HP, right? We can... Well, we get a lot of energy, but we have nothing to spend it on. Let's play the Skill Potion. Play the top X over... Okay, well, that's something. Maybe we do that. So we exhaust the Luminescence, we play the Forgotten Ritual, and then we just cascade as many cards as we can, and hopefully, you know, we get what we want. Well, that's not exactly what we wanted, right? Ouch. So we didn't even get... we didn't even get Inferno down. So yeah, things are kind of looking dicey now, right? Well, we can draw a card. We can draw a card like with True Grit with the Dark Embrace. I guess we just start exhausting down. I mean, we can We need to get the Inferno, hopefully, before... Well, we can't, because we had to play this just to have energy to... Okay, so... Oh, now we get this. But, yeah, now we're a little bit... We need the Inferno. 14, 20, 28. Yeah, so we're almost dead. We can cascade again, but we're probably not getting what we need to survive, right? And even if we do survive, right, we're not healing enough at the start of the next fight. What are we hoping to happen here? We really need to get bloodletting after the Inferno. Well, it's a little too late to have this now, right? Yeah, I think we're probably just dead here. We can draw a card with the True Grit. It'll block a little bit. So we're taking 30. I mean, we kind of need to get our energy gain cards. Another pommel. Do we just play it? Okay, we did get the... Oh, that was after... We didn't play the Inferno before we played that, though. Ah. Okay, so we're probably just dead. We played the Inferno. Yeah, I guess we're just dead. But that's an interesting approach, I guess. Maybe we try playing it again to see if we can... Maybe we... Let's try that again, see if we can figure out how, you know, this thing works where if we're trying to thin down our deck and play an infinite, right? So let's go again. Niall's Fury, Lava Rock. Okay, we transform a strike and then defend, right? Maybe we get something useful. What do we get? Flame Barrier and Rage. Okay. Do we just take the path with most camps again? Let's take one elite. I mean, it's a lot of... That's a lot of hallway fights to go through, right? Maybe we take the question marks and then... kind of go like this. We do have to take 2 elites if we do that, but we've got 3 camps. Okay, let's try that. And the boss is the Kin. That's the one with the multiple enemies. Okay, so this will full block for us, right? Well, we can even just... Do we just kill the Twig Slime? Yeah, I guess we just do that. Alright, so... we can kill this and take 8, or we just take 1 and chip that one. Let's see what we draw. No, that doesn't help. Right. Hopefully we can avoid taking any more damage. Yep. So we end the fight at 66 out of 70. Hemokinesis. Oh, that's... this is another exhaust card, right? But this early, we probably need the Hemokinesis, right? Fuzzy Worm Crawler. We are blocking with Rage. I guess we play the Hemokinesis just to... yeah. So if we manage to not take any damage, we do end the fight at full health, right? Radiant Tincture, Stampede. Do we take Stampede or? This is a little slow, right? Havoc, Infernal Blade. Do we take Havoc? Just to try to thin out our deck. I mean, this doesn't let us choose what we exhaust, though, right? Unless we get like a headbutt or something. Maybe we just skip this. So we're full health, so we could consider taking more hallway fights too, right? A bit. Barrier, Rage, Hemo. Yeah, just play it like this, and hopefully we can end the fight at full health. Definitely feels a little easier than the Jawworm to kill. Okay, this is good if we could manage to exhaust it. Right now we can't, but maybe later. So if we're wanting to play into the exhaust thing, right? I mean, this is okay, like if we're AoE right now, we can even upgrade it, right? So yeah, let's try that. We're full health, so let's take an advanced hallway fight. It's a Cubex construct. So we probably want to play this way and not play with the Howl. Find area. So Hemokinesis. Let's block. Scaling up its damage though, that's, you know. Oh! Yikes! We're taking 22. So maybe we shouldn't have, maybe we should have played more aggressively and, you know. So if we do this, 17, 20, that's not quite enough. We're not getting much damage next turn either. Okay. Yeah, we can probably kill it without Hemokinesis, right? So, okay, we do take quite a bit of damage from this. Okay, Forgotten Ritual. Well, right now we're not exhausting anything. Hopefully we will later, but this is kind of a dead card right now. Like, well, yeah. But, I mean, we are experimenting, so let's just, you know, kind of go here. Let's avoid this fight. Transform into Peck. Okay, so we could transform a Strike into a Peck. We don't have strength scaling, though. Okay, well, do we want to do this with the Hell from Beyond just to have it be good for now, or do we transform a card into Toric Toughness? Well, this costs 2, right? That doesn't seem that great. Maybe we just slither the Howl from Beyond just, you know, to get through the early game. So I guess we go for the Twig Slime. Or maybe we didn't need to hit so much because we have Howl from Beyond coming. Yeah. So maybe we should have just put more into the Flight Grenade. That's okay though. Now we're vulnerable. We can't kill it. And that's because we messed up when we messed up our early attacks. .44 out of 70 now. Okay, so we probably did mess up there. True Grit. This is an exhaust card we can do with Howl from Beyond, right? So I guess we upgrade the True Grit so we can exhaust the Howl from Beyond and more consistently, and then it'll be good with the Forgotten Ritual too, right? If we get them both on the same turn. Okay, so we do get the Howl. But they've got these stupid slither stacks, right? So we do need to... So this one's hitting us the hardest, so let's do that, right? And we save that we don't need to use a potion just to prevent 3 damage, right? Yeah, just do that. Okay, HP starting to get low. Do we just want to heal before the boss, or we can try to upgrade the damage card just to do more. Maybe we heal just to be safe. We are taking more chip damage here too. I mean, we can probably win without playing Hemokinesis, right? Without taking more damage. Okay, so where... we didn't get the Hell again, but we got... So do we headbutt? Just for a little damage, or Thunderclap? What would we do with headbutt? Do we just get the true grit or the Hell from... Yeah, maybe we do get the headbutt just to have a better chance of setting up the combo. First hand we draw is upgrade. Okay, so the upgrade is less valuable now anyways, right, on average, so we just heal, play it safe. Okay, so we've got the Bygone Effigy. Okay, so we do get the True Grit Hell from Beyond, so that's good. So we definitely want to do that, right? And then we just strike Hemo. And then we'll start getting free attacks from the Howl. So next turn we're taking the 25, right? So maybe we do want to put the... Well, do we have enough damage to... Wait. Why did this not exhaust? Oh, so it goes from the exhaust to our... to the discard pile. It doesn't stay in the exhaust pile. Okay. I see how it works. So maybe that isn't that good. I mean, we kind of just want to kill this thing, right? So, Bash, Headbutt. Do we want to play this energy? Just... Okay, so we'll play the Tincture. We'll just Bash, Strike, and then Headbutt the Howl on top of our deck. We did get it for free. So we almost full block. Oh, if we blocked first, maybe we could have done more damage and actually killed the thing. But it's okay. We need to be more careful about that kind of thing. Okay, Potion of Binding, Colossus. That's a block card if we have vulnerable. Right now it's only vulnerable, but maybe we get something later, right? Maybe we should have taken the Thunderclap. So we might get Burdonis, we might get the frog thing that splits, so maybe we upgrade Howl from Beyond. Okay, Frog Parasite. I mean, do we just Hemo? Yeah, just do as much damage as we can. Infection. We can True Grit the... Oh, okay, we do get the Thorns damage, right? Oh, we could have played... Either way, we're full blocking, but yeah, we could have played Colossus too if we needed more. So we wanted to play this next turn, right? Like... when we can actually do damage after, so let's exhaust this. We don't want to redraw this, right? Well, if we do, if we get the True Grit, maybe... Well, let's just exhaust... We're probably not doing anything with that, so yeah, let's just... Oh, we got more infections. That's the problem with waiting until the next turn. So we're just kind of hoping to redraw it, right? Or... Okay, well now we probably just need to start killing these. Hopefully we draw the Howl from Beyond. No such luck. Okay, this still isn't too much damage though, right? So we probably should have... Oh, Forgotten Ritual doesn't exhaust, so yeah, that's kind of a problem. Now we got the Howl. Okay, that fight went pretty well though. Add it to our hand. True. Okay, so let's get a card from our deck. Every 5... Okay, that cycles through our deck faster. Armament, so... So if we're experimenting with the small decks, maybe we don't take these, right? We just... Yeah, go on. Fog Mog. So I guess we just bash Hemo. It's Eye with Teeth, so it keeps... So it gets a status card. What kinds of status cards does it give? Maybe we should just let it do it to us, so just, yeah, for future reference. Put a strike on top of our deck. Exhaust this. What is it? So we get, okay, we get dazed. And they go into their discard. That's not too bad. This is almost dead anyways, right? Yeah. Okay. So now we're full health. Do we need an attack potion? Maybe we just keep these, right? Yeah. Stomp. Stomp is that good with our deck? Not really, right? But maybe we... Is Stomp good where when you're trying to exhaust down and then... Maybe not. The boss is a kin, so Stomp is good against kin, I guess, in general. We've already got Howl from Beyond, though. Do we need it? What are we upgrading? I guess we're upgrading Bash so that the Colossus is better right now. I guess we just do that. And the Howl from Beyond will hopefully be enough to deal with the stupid, you know, minions. Kin Follower. Okay, so... block. Or do we bash? So I guess we just full block. Let's go after this one. And hopefully we get the, you know... So I guess we just play Hemo. Oh, we're frail. We can't actually block for very effectively. Okay, there's the Howl. So we can exhaust that and play it for free. Yeah, from the exhaust pile, then they'll go into here, huh? So what do we want on top of our deck? I mean, these things tend to attack for a lot, right? Do we just... So we're hitting everything for 21, so we want... Yeah, I guess we just finish this one off. And do we put the Flame Barrier on top of the deck? Yeah, I'm not sure if this will attack next turn, though. Yeah. So we got the Howl. Yeah, it's not attacking, so that didn't work out. Maybe it'll attack next turn, though. Let's put the Flame Barrier back. Yeah, so this will... Oh, we got the Howl again. So that'll kill this, right? And then we can just block. Or do we play Colossus and Hemo instead? I guess we could try saving our HP. I'm not sure that was the correct play, but... Right now we're just kind of experimenting. I mean, do we need the Rage in our deck? Probably not, right? I mean, if this is putting Frail on us, then we probably don't need to defend either, though. Now we need the Flame Barrier, but we don't have it. Oh, we have Colossus, though. So that full blocks. Put the Colossus on top. I don't know if it's actually attacking us next turn, though, right? Is it buffing? Yeah, this is a buff turn, so that we need to become more familiar with these patterns. I guess we just play this. Strength is getting higher and higher. Flame Barrier, Hemokinesis. I guess we just keep... we're frail again. Oh, we did get the Howl. So I guess we Howl, get the Howl again. Hopefully we can just kill it the next turn. No, we got a 3 energy Howl. And now we're weak, so I guess we play this. So this will do 18 damage, so we need 11 more. Yeah, we should be able to kill it the next turn. Okay, let's do that. What do we get? Primal Force, Barricade, Pax End. We're not exhausting cards very quickly right now, right? So we have Ascender's Bane, True Grit. So we had to play the True Grit twice. But maybe we'll get another exhaust card later and just deal with it that way. Let's try it. We're just experimenting. So are we trying to get a shop, or are we trying to just get a lot of camps? Just kind of play safe while we figure out how to, build our deck. What do we have here? Okay, 0 cost strikes. That's. When you remove 4, okay, that also puts more. So we put. Oh, we don't want to add soot into our draw pile though. I mean, free strikes, is that really that big of a deal? Maybe we just take the special path, Golden Compass. Okay, how does this look? We do get a lot of camps on this path, so we like that. Okay, Tunneler. Okay, so I guess we just start blocking. So we might have trouble dealing the 32 damage to... So next turn, we might draw the Howl. So we might want to exhaust it. We might want to put Bash just to get the vulnerable on, so we can play the... So that we can, break the shield faster. Try that. Alright, so yeah, this is a bit of a problem. 21, 10, whoops! Yeah, it wasn't enough. I misclicked. We needed to play Hemokinesis, Howl from Beyond. Yeah, that would have broken the shield, right? That was just a misplay. Do we use the potion to get us out? We can't. So we're just taking a huge hit. Ouch. So yeah, that we just took 23 damage for no reason. That was a mess up. Now it's done, but it's a little too late. That was a very big mistake. Or maybe I should have played Headbutt. Now we're sort of a little tilted now, right? So we can exhaust our card so we can play Pax End. No, that's still not enough to actually break the shield. Ouch. Yeah, this all could have been avoided if we didn't misclick that one turn, and while we were inspecting the cards, we accidentally dragged it and played it instead. Yikes. But we just took a lot of damage for no good reason. Okay, so Battle Trance, Ashen Strike, Cinder. Guess we take the Battle Trance. Let's remove something else, right? No. Okay, remove Strike. But now our HP is really low, we need to heal. Ouch. Next turn we don't want to draw Flame Barrier, but we also don't want to play Strike. Oh, Yeah, let's not draw the Flame Barrier. What is steal? Forgotten Ritual. Okay, we don't need that. That's kind of not been doing well for us anyways, right? Well, this is a turn we have to just... This is a big hit. We get health. Guess we use the potion. Well, next turn, if we do 3 attacks, we can... Okay, we do that. We didn't draw 3 attacks we can play. Flame Barrier and just do 2 attacks next turn. Guess we... Oh, it's getting away next turn though. So we actually need to kill it to avoid losing the Forgotten Ritual. Okay. Blood point. Okay, that's a heal. Burning Pack, yeah, more exhaust. That is what we are trying to learn. Unfortunately, we didn't get to upgrade something because we're afraid of our HP being low. Another Tunneler. Hopefully we do better on this Tunneler. So this is going to do the... It's going to do the thing where it oh, okay, we got that. And then we got True Grit, Pax End, right? So we Pax End, we headbutt the Pax End. So we're headbutting the Pax End on top of our deck, right? So we don't need to... We don't need to hit this again. Let's just hit the Bullbug. Okay, so we draw cards. Okay, we can bash Pax End. That's enough to break the shield. Yeah. So this time we didn't mess up on the Tunneler. Get the Pax End. Okay, so our HP is in a bit better shape now. Oh, we can exhaust our attacks, add it to Thrash. Do we want to do that? So the Thrash is only good the second time we play it, right? But, you know, maybe? Sure. It's exhaust, right? So right now, what do we want to upgrade? No. I guess we upgrade Pax End or Flame Barrier or Hemo. I guess we upgrade the Pax End, right? I don't know if that's right, but... Gain a colorless card reward or 1 of 5 random cards. I guess we get 1 of 5 random cards so we don't lose HP. Okay, well, more exhaust. I mean, this doesn't let us control what we exhaust though, right? It does get the Pax End going if we don't, you know, if we don't exhaust the wrong card. Or do we just take Pommel Strike? I guess let's take the Drum of Battle. Hopefully we don't exhaust the wrong cards. Oh, got a Toxic Egg. Might be good. Wow, do we want Necrobinder, Defect, or Regent cards? Huh. I'm not really sure about this. Maybe we want Necrobinder cards to try to put souls in our deck so we can try to go infinite. Oh, I've got energy. That's good if we get some card draw. This is some card draw, right? So I guess we take the energy. Lethality. Oh, we can exhaust our hand. So it's more exhaust. Okay, yeah. Right now we don't actually have much of a payoff though for exhausting our hand, right? Like we're just kind of exhausting our hand to exhaust our hand. But maybe we'll get something later. Okay, that's Divine. Never gotten anything bad from Divine. I don't know if that's only on higher difficulty levels or what. Uh-oh. No, now we just got something bad. Okay. So their first time for everything. Liquid Memories. We can use the Blood Potion, right? Evil Eye. Okay, so this is some block. This is more energy. We already have the Wisp, though. Maybe we... Maybe we try the Evil Eye. Now we get the curse out of our deck, right? We already have the top for card draw, so we just kind of need energy. So maybe I should have taken the card that gives you energy for card draw. Eh. Oh, there's a scroll. Oh, this costs 1 even when upgraded now. Okay, that's different. But we have the top now. Do we need more card draw? Paper Frog, Slinger Courage. Because right now we're just trying to experiment with kind of going infinite, right? But it's not... So I guess we take Scrawl, Burning Pact. Havoc. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we just want to... Okay, upgraded True Grit, so we're exhausting. We don't... yeah, we've got the Unseizing top, right? So we're not afraid of running out of cards. We're more afraid of not having enough energy to play the cards. Yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. Okay, so we do... we can't actually get this out of our turn. Oh, we can use the Eidolon, so we can. Yeah. Okay. But how exactly do we, actually win this fight, right? Like, where's our payoff for exhausting our deck? That's the question for right now. What did we just exhaust? The Hemo. And now we can play the Pack Set, we can play Bash. We can scroll. Okay, so we are getting blocked from the Rage. Then do we just scroll or... No, we can't actually play anything. Yeah, we don't have enough energy for Forgotten Ritual anymore, right? So... Okay. So next turn we will Drum of Battle, then we'll be able to Forgotten Ritual if we draw it, right? So this is sort of like a payoff in that, oh, well, we just exhausted Forgotten Ritual. Okay. So we did exhaust a card this turn, so we need to draw into our Evil Eye, right? Yeah. We just need to play this. I mean, we could have also exhausted Howl from Beyond just for the damage, but let's try to save our HP. Okay, so we're able to draw cards. We can play... Can we draw a higher attack card? Yeah, hopefully we can draw a higher attack, right? Okay, there's a... what do we... We just exhausted a Defend. Or just keep exhausting our... Oh, there's Pack's End. We can play this. Thrash, Headbutt. Okay, so yeah, we want to Headbutt the Pack's End on top of our deck before we Battle Trance. But yeah. I guess we just do this. Okay. We didn't actually buff the Thrash at all. But I guess the small deck is kind of starting to actually, show its strength a little bit. Okay. We got through that elite fight pretty well. Are these stronger than Power Potion? Maybe we take the Power Potion instead of Liquid. I don't know. We've already got a Battle Transfer, so we need more energy with the Unseizing top, right? So, yeah, let's take this. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, the Battle Trance, we've already got one. We might not even need it. We've got the Unseizing top. I mean, we do have to get this out of our deck before we can really do a lot with the Unseizing top, right? But maybe we shouldn't have taken this Lethality also, although it did seem pretty strong sometimes. More energy, more card draw. What do we need? Do we just need block or? I mean, I guess we just gain more energy or just to play as many cards as we can. Oh, Entomancer, wow. Playing attacks against him is a little bit bad, right? Okay, so but we can get the Ascender's Bane out of our deck. Do we just play the Power Potion here to... Yeah, this Entomancer really screws up the Unseizing top also. Maybe we play the Power Potion, maybe we get some help. Feel no pain, Juggernaut. Both of these would be good, right? Well, maybe we take the Juggernaut, get some help against the Entomancer, that, you know, so we can deal damage to him in a way that, you know, without attacking, right? I guess we... I mean, we don't want Dazed on top of our deck if we can avoid it, though, right? But we can headbutt the True Grit to get more Dazed out of our deck. Or we can just headbutt the Bloodletting to play as many cards as we can. Yeah, let's do that. And then we draw this. Yeah, so we can... So we do get a lot of block. And then that helps with the Juggernaut damage. And then we just play more cards. Due to our... kind of... the amount of energy we have. Okay, the lethality will be gone, but it's okay. Too bad we didn't get the Flame Barrier that turn. We got the Flame Barrier this turn, but it's a bit late now, right? Trouble with battle. I mean, I guess we could just do the intangible thing with the Eidolon. Oh, we get energy. Can play the top card for free. Yeah. What was that? Scrawl. Okay, we did scroll. So we can actually Eidolon and get the vulner, you know. I mean, we have so many cards that we can play per turn now, right? Though that maybe we just do. So we have 9 cards in our hand. So if we could Battle Trance after playing one more card, and then if we play this, though, that would get rid of 2. Flame Barrier, Battle Trance, and then. So do we just get the intangible? And then that would play the Howl from Beyond next turn, sure. And then we still have energy that we can play with the Unseizing Top card. Oh no, we can't because we Battle Tranced. Okay. Now we get the Howl from Beyond. Okay, so this Entomancer fight went pretty well, right? Yeah, and we exhausted card with our power, right? So we get this. Yes, okay, so now we kind of see how the deck's supposed to work with this. The deck that exhausts down. Although we do have the Unseizing Top that's sort of helping us a little bit, right? Do we take a second Bloodletting? And just to make sure we can, I mean, we do have top, right? Or is one Bloodletting enough? And we've also got Forgotten Ritual. Maybe we've got enough. Or do we take one just in case? I mean, I guess we could just take another one, right? Okay, so now what do we upgrade? So we probably just want to upgrade stuff that gives us our combo faster, right? Do we just draw more? But we've got top for drawing, right? So this would just... Drawing more would help us get the Ascender's Bane out of our deck more quickly if we have a higher chance of drawing the upgraded True Grit or, you know, Burning Pact or whatever. Upgrade lethality. I mean, maybe we just upgrade Flame Barrier for more reflect. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. You can see we're not really familiar with how to play this deck. So lethality, Burning Pact. Okay, so Havoc. Do we face this direction first, or no? Let's Havoc first. See what happens. We strike, and we didn't strike in the right direction. So if we do this, this will make... well, we're almost full blocking, right? If we just play that. Okay. Yeah, we have a pretty big turn if we just scroll here. Do we want something on top of our deck? So we want energy gain on top of our deck, right? I mean, we could Pax End on top of our deck and then just True Grit the Battle Trance. I guess we can do that. Although Scroll also exhausts, so I guess we could have just... yeah. Okay, so now we've got basically a big combo going, right? We just... okay, there's the Ascender's Bane. So we got that out of our deck. So I guess, do we just exhaust all of these? Do we need any of these? We probably don't, right? And then we just, yeah, we just slowly get our cards with the, you know, the bloodletting in the top. Yeah. So we just play a lot of cards. So it's kind of like a pseudo infinite, right? I mean, we just play everything in our deck. Okay, so this is kind of how the deck is supposed to work, I guess, and this is what people were saying was very strong, right? On Reddit. Well, it's got so much block, but do we care about how much block it has? I mean, we can only set this up next turn, right? Or do we just want to burn through this 78 block? Can we do that? Yeah, we don't need to do that. Let's just wait till next turn. Okay, so we do this, and then we just exhaust our hand, right? Or we can play the Flame Barrier before exhausting our hand just to do, you know. Oh, that's not good. We didn't get the energy, so that 3 energy cost Al from Beyond sort of messed it up that turn. But most of the turns, I guess you can see it's pretty strong, right? So we get the Hemokinesis or Paxen, yeah. So we don't want to risk getting rid. Well, yeah, it's almost dead. So yeah. Oh, we just took 2 damage from Hemo though. Okay. Well, we want to draw into the Pax End, right? Yeah. So we just finish it. Okay. Well, that went pretty well though. They're Stoke. We can more exhaust, right? So we I guess we can see how this deck works. The infinite. Basically, sort of like infinite, right? In a pseudo infinite, I guess. Or we just have so much average output that we kind of... So I guess we just play safe. Get as many camps as we can. Dodge elites. We can even dodge elites. Do we need to dodge elites? And there's Tesla. So... do we take a shop? Just kind of do this sort of thing. There's a late shop here, so we don't need this early shop, right? I mean, it can remove a card from our deck, which might be good, though. So maybe we do take the shop, and then we take the late shop, too. Okay, so let's see what the debuff is. Powers, what powers are we relying on? Well, we don't really care about lethality that much, right? We've got the Drum of Battle. I mean, we've already got a lot of energy from our cards, right? Whistle. We can stun the enemy. Maybe cook at rest sites. Yeah, remove cards. So we can remove cards at... Well, that's assuming we... Well, okay, so our HP has to be high enough to allow us to do that, right? Otherwise, we can't rest. Huh. But we do like the idea of, you know, just... Okay, so how do we play this? So I guess we just play the battle trance this turn and not worry about... Okay, so now we... Exhaust. Exhaust a card, and then we can play the Pax N, right? And then we headbutt the Pax N. So yeah, we just play it that way, I guess. And then we've got Battle Trance, so there's no point in, you know, yeah. So we've got Rage, Bash, we don't have enough energy this turn to actually kind of go infinite, right? So yeah, we are getting some bad turns. Okay, so we drum about, this will get us consistent exhaust, and then this will get the energy we need to play a lot of cards. So now we just stoke. Do we need to play the Hemo? Not really, right? Let's just do this. Okay, so we do get the Ascender's Bane, but we can Burning Pact. Okay, we got more energy. So yeah, we just get rid of the Curse this turn, so we've got our big combo going. How do we play this? So do we actually want to play Lethality? Or do we just... 50% additional damage, sure. And then Colossus to block. We're not making it vulnerable though, right? Or maybe we just get rid of the Thrash. No. Sure. Okay, so now we can scroll. But first we want to remove Strike, right? And then we scroll. Okay, so we got Pax End again. Oh, it's already vulnerable. What am I thinking? So that Colossus would have blocked it. So if it's already vulnerable, then yeah, we could just... I'm trying to avoid playing Bloodletting again, just saving some health. Well, maybe this isn't working out. Maybe I will have to play Bloodletting. Or I guess I could have tried playing Eidolon. Oh, we got Forgotten Ritual. Okay, so... Yeah, so we did get it. Okay. Ampule. Thunderclap. So right now we're just wanting to get rid of the bad cards, right? Okay, we get a random relic. If we just give up the Ampule. No, we don't want to give up top. We give up the Ampule. So that gave us 2 upgrades that we didn't really need, I guess. Yeah. Maybe we should have paid 100 gold for a random relic, but, you know. So we need to block for 24 to full block. Hopefully we get... okay, we do get some help from our unseizing top. I guess we get this on top of our deck so we can kind of go crazy again, right? Unfortunately, we do get Battle Trance, so that'll stop the crazy for this turn. Okay, Lethality, Hell from Beyond. Colossus, right? Okay, so that's, Okay, so we can Stoke, we can... Oh, we can Pax End, right? There we go. Okay. Inferno, I mean, that's kind of good if we get the, the setup with the double Bloodletting, right? So maybe we do take this. Yeah. Do we want to remove Battle Trance from our deck just because it's messing up our thing? Or does Battle Trance help us draw things to get rid of Ascender's Bane faster? I'm not really sure, like, what the... what the best way to think about that is. Okay, so we get rid of the battle. We forgotten. Yeah, so that forgotten ritual is really strong now, right? Especially with the top. Okay, rage, wisp. I mean, I guess we thrash away the hemokinesis. We want to kill the Cubex construct first, I guess. Yeah, then we thrash. So now we can play a lot of cards, right? Okay, so we play the Inferno first. We bloodletting. And then we just stoke away all of these cards because we don't need them, right? Or do we idolize? We're not getting the intangible, so let's just stoke. Okay, so we don't want a battle trance, right? We want to keep drawing cards. Let's see. Trauma battle. Okay, there's the Howl. So do we just play the lethality just to get things down faster? We true grit the Howl. We can play it next turn. Oh, I guess we can Havoc the Pax End, right? Or I mean, headbutt the Pax End on top of our deck. So we just play it. And then the Howl will kill. Oh no, we can just kill this. Okay, so we're pretty much, yeah. Droplet of Recognition might be good though, right? Maybe we just keep it like this. Another drum of battle to exhaust stuff. Well, one exhaust in the turn is fine, right? But do we want to have just a higher chance of drawing this? Like, because this is kind of key, right? I guess we just take another drum. Just to have a higher chance of drawing it early? Sure. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, there's some more setup. More setup. Bronze Scales is good. I mean, we probably just want to remove... Oh, the Feel No Pain. That helps us block a lot, right? So, yeah. We never ended cards with... You know, turns with no cards, so... Okay, we take the Feel No Pain. I mean, do we take Impervious, Dark Shackles? Dark Shackles is good, I guess, on the... This is 0 cost, right, for Unceasing Taunt, so we just take this. Shockwave. Do we need Shockwave? So we probably want to just remove cards from our deck, right? Just thin out our deck more, remove Strike. Or do we want to get rid of the Battle Trance? But we can also get rid of Battle Trance with True Grit and Burning Pact if we don't need it, right? So, I mean, this can stop our combo if we... Yeah, let's just get rid of Strike. Just make things consistent, I guess. Okay, here we do get to cook, right? We remove 2 cards, so we remove 2 more strikes. Get more HP. Gorgay. Alright, so random potion, upgrade 2, random relic. Do we upgrade 2 random or random relic's probably better? Okay, let's do that. So right now we're pretty confident in our deck, right? Things have been going well. So Inferno, Chemo. Havoc. Okay, so we do get more card draw. Okay, so this is in our hand now, but we can get rid of it Thrash if we need to. Oh, but we're not. We're kind of out of energy this turn, right? So we just let it exhaust naturally and just... I mean, I guess we just exhaust the Thrash, right? We don't need that. The Thrash hasn't really been working out for us. Maybe we shouldn't have taken that. So we don't... Do we need to apply Vulnerable? Not really, right? Or we're just doing a lot of damage with just sheer numbers of cards. I mean, do we just go for top, or... We still have the... We still have the Battle Trance in our deck, so that could break the combo, but... Yeah, maybe we play the Burning Pact so it doesn't get exhausted by Stoke. Okay, there's the Pax Den. Do we want to... No, we just do this, right? And then we just stoke these away. Do we need the Vulnerable? Probably not, right? Okay, there's Drum of Battle. Oh, we get this for free now. Okay, so I guess we do have to waste this if we want to. Oh, well, now we broke our combo with the Battle Trance, unless we can get rid of it. No, we can't. Okay, so I guess for now we just put Pack Send on top of our deck so we can play it again, and then just kind of Battle Trance this sort of thing. I mean, this energy is not doing any good now that we already messed ourselves up with Battle Trance. So maybe we really should have taken the Battle Trance out of our deck. Yeah. Oh well. I think we're still fine. Feel no pain. Okay, so we... Oh, we only have one more turn. Guess we do this. Oh, this is the last turn we have, so maybe we did need the vulnerable stat thing here. Okay, so we can Havoc, exhaust the Battle Trance, right? Okay, so we do have this again, this. Then we get the Pack's End again. Chemo. So we need to empty our hand so we can draw more cards, right? We get more damage from that. Okay, so we do get it. So we got a random relic. We got a red skull. Okay. Or we just go here, remove 2. So maybe we do want to get rid of the Battle Trance. That's kind of not good anymore, right? Our deck is consistent enough that we no longer feel like we need the Battle Trance. Guess we get rid of lethality. No, get rid of rage. Okay, so we need to exhaust 2 more cards if we want to play this, which we can't do. But we probably just do want to, yeah. Lethality, bloodletting, flame barrier, this sort of thing, right? I mean, we could just play the Dark Shackles. So that'll, at least we'll have 3 cards exhausted. Although we're going to be exhausting cards next turn anyways, right? Okay, what did we exhaust? We got rid of the headbutt. Okay, so now we have Inferno. Drum of Battle. So we need to draw into energy if we can. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we can gain block, or we can just bash to try to kill these things. And we have our... We do have our Inferno energy now, right? And this will let us block that. Okay, so we're out of energy this turn. Any chance... Well, if we get rid of both of these, maybe we do draw bloodletting. I guess we could try. No, oh, we can't play both, yeah, so, yeah. So we still need to remove more cards from our deck to make it more consistent. You know, there are probably some cards we shouldn't have been taking. Yeah, we probably don't want this stuff. Just go for the 0. So we're kind of leaning on the Unseizing Top a lot, right? Let's get rid of the Battle Trance. What else do we need to get rid of? Thrash, that hasn't been helping, right? It is kind of a payoff if we, maybe we just sacrifice the Hemokinesis or Headbutt, to it. Maybe we just get rid of Defend. Yeah, I guess we just do that. Okay, so our deck is thinned out a bit more. We have more HP. Okay, so now, okay, we do have Burning Pact, Forgotten Ritual. So we, do this. So now we have energy. We Drum of Battle. I guess we Burning Pact again. Okay, we get more energy. Well, we don't know what that's going to be, right? So do we just stoke, or do we want to scroll? Yeah, let's play the Havoc. That was another bloodletting. Okay, so now we have a ton of energy, so we really don't want to have our... We don't want to get messed up by, like... by drawing into the Ascender's Bane without a way to exhaust it, right? So, well, we do have True Grit right now. So I guess we just shackles, we scroll. There's this, right? We just start playing the zero cost stuff. I mean, we can exhaust this, right? So we're just doing whatever we want now. We have so much energy, right? I guess we can stoke here. And hopefully we don't get Ascender's Bane, right? Okay, we got the Pax End. We can Hemo. But now we got the Ascender's Bane in our hand, so we're kind of done for this turn, right? So I guess we just Pax End and then, you know, headbutt the Pax End. And I guess we just... I mean, we might not need to play this, right? Yeah. Sure. Okay, more things that exhaust. Yeah, so we've just got... Hopefully we can draw into our energy gaining cards. Okay, there we go. And then I guess we want to do this, right? Yeah, I guess we're already blocking this turn, right? So do we just... Yeah, I guess we just Eidolon. Okay. That's, yeah, the end of... So the status cards do mess up our, you know, our kind of pseudo-infinite a bit, also. Yeah, we can get Thrash or Burning Path. Okay, so we exhaust. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Okay, do we just Thrash the Headbutt? Maybe we Headbutt the Bloodletting just to get it on top of our deck. Or just keep doing this. Okay, so yeah, that wasn't too bad, even though it had the... So we probably don't want the Howl from Beyond anymore, right? That kind of messes up, you know, because it doesn't cost 0 energy and we do have the top. Do we just want another Bloodletting? Just more consistency? Yeah, sure. So now we have even more Bloodletting. There's another Forgotten Ritual. I mean, do we just remove a card? We already have enough energy now, right? That's probably overkill, so maybe we just remove... Do we... I mean, this is something we can set up. I don't know, what do we even need to remove? Are we good now? Yeah, we don't even need to remove cards anymore, right? I mean, we could just gain strength. I think we're fine. So, do we just... I guess we just rest. Okay. Alright, so this one, we need to kill it without playing a lot of skills, right? But okay, we get a power. Okay, oh, another power. So how do we want to go about playing this? Are we afraid of exhausting important things, or maybe we are, right? Because we don't want to be exhausting our Pax End or, you know, something this early, right? So maybe for the boss fight, we might actually want to control our exhaust a bit better. So that did give it strength, though. So hopefully we can draw something into that we can play with our Thrash. Huh. What exactly are we exhausting here, though? True Grit? Okay. We still didn't get an attack. So we did get the Ascender's Bane, so he'll be gone after this, right? So maybe we just block for now and... Yeah, I guess we'll go for a big turn next turn. And hopefully we can do 100 damage to get out of this phase, right? So we want to just play everything. Exhausted defend. Okay, so there's our pack's end. And then we got more energy here. Okay, we just play our powers. I mean, do we want a second drum? One drum is enough, right? We do want to get this Pax End on top of our deck. So maybe we'll just, yeah, just try to end things quickly. Inferno, Pax End. But it's dead now, right? Yeah, so we just go to the next phase. So we are exhausting 2 cards in our deck. Oh no, we exhausted Pax End. That's not good. So maybe we were a bit too careless with, you know, exhausting cards. So now we might be in trouble. We still have the damage from our powers though. I mean, do we want to use the shackles now or just play it slow? I guess we just play it slow. I mean, we're... Oh, wait, can we afford to play it slow though? Are we exhausting too much of our deck? Okay, exhausting Howl isn't too bad. Yeah, so now we're kind of messed up by exhausting too much of our deck, right? So we probably shouldn't have played the second drum of battle. But no, okay, we have a big turn here, right? Okay, at least we do. Oh, we have wounds too, so that's another problem. Okay, so we just lost Rage and Dark Shackles too. So now we want this to be on top of our deck just to slow down, you know, what we're exhausting. Is that? Yeah, or maybe we should have put a wound on top. Yeah, are we even going to win before we exhaust our deck and don't lose the ability to just play cards? And now we don't have anything to play, right? I mean, we'll always have the Forgotten Ritual, but... Huh. I mean, we can always just play Bloodletting a lot and just, and just kill it with the Inferno damage. Do we want to... Yeah, I guess we just do that. Okay, maybe this is okay. Alright. So, I guess we thrash the Howl, or do we... Well, we just gain a lot of energy and just play with the Inferno to just do as much damage as we can. So, yeah, we kind of need to win this turn, right? Just do an infinite. Okay, yeah, we need to do an infinite, because we're running out of cards that we can actually play, right? So we just need to Inferno a bunch. So we just make him lose HP before we die, right? Do we have enough HP for that? Oh, we do have Thrash. Okay, so yeah, we do win. Okay, so that was a little scary. That maybe we were exhausting a little bit, you know. Were we exhausting too many cards in our deck just with the Drum of Battle? Like, you know, I don't know. Do people usually use Drum of Battle when they're doing for these infinites? Or is Drum of Battle too risky, like you're exhausting the wrong cards? We did get the infinite at the end, right? But, well, I mean, we're losing HP, but the boss is going to die before us, like, so just, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's something to think about. We probably need to practice playing with that style. Apparently it's supposed to be pretty overpowered though, right? But we need to think about how many cards we're exhausting, maybe with Drum of Battle, that sort of thing. Okay, but yeah, we did get through Ironclad Ascension 5. We did lose, like, experimenting with the, trying to go infinite, but, it did work out the second time. And that was partially due to we had the top, right? So what do we do if we don't have the top? We need to think about that too, right? So we probably need a mix of those energy gaining cards and card draw cards, if we don't have the top, right? And then, does the battle trance, like, card draw debuff, like, mess it up a lot? No. So yeah, we probably just need to, just practice more and just see what works and what doesn't. But yeah, next time the silent.